Recording is go.
Yes. Same.
So I like how when Reno was on, you implied that I was that I had moved to Maine on accident.
I just said you were in Maine.
You said Luna's moving in Maine. Luna's moving. Luna's in Maine. Like, you didn't exactly say it, but like I can understand anyone who was like, "Wow, okay, Luna moved to Maine. I wonder if she's like meeting up with Colin Space Twinks."
Yeah.
Friend of a friend of a friend of the show, Colin Space Twinks.
Oh my god, could you imagine how like baller it would be? Colin is like several degrees of separation from me.
He's only 2 from me because like Brooks is friends with him.
Oh yeah, actually no, Reno is friends with him, so
yeah,
only 1 degree of separation.
So friend of a show.
Yeah.
We should get Reno to get him to listen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was in Maine, and Maine was okay.
Yeah.
It was nice, but like my parents vacation in a very weird way.
Uh-huh.
By which it's the same way that every family vacations, and it's the absolute worst way to vacation, in my opinion. Where it's just, you get there and you just go, do everything you possibly can in the 7 days you're there. Do everything. Go on a hike, go to every beach in the area, I'm like, I don't mind doing that stuff, but I mind doing it every day. Like, I'm on vacation to chill. I don't want to do much foot traffic. I want to just kind of stay in the house and just kick it.
I mean, I get the impulse, because it's like, oh, we have to get the most out of this. But it's also like, I don't want to feel like I'm working when I'm on vacation, you know?
Yeah. But it was pretty.
Yeah. How was it compared to, like, Stephen King novels?
Well, I did take a walk. I did take a hike, and I don't know if you saw my Snapchats, but the woods that we were in were basically Stephen King's Wet Dream crossed with the forests in Forks from Twilight.
Nice, very good.
Got that deep Twilight cut reference the city. I read those books obsessively when I was a kid. Like, I loved the fuck out of those books.
Same.
I got
all of them.
I got what was the 4th one? Breaking Dawn?
Yeah.
I got that for my 14th birthday because like it came out the day prior, and I was like the happiest I've ever been in my life. Like, my life has just been downhill ever since that 14th birthday.
I was there in the Barnes Noble.
Oh!
Midnight. On a Tuesday. I don't know how the fuck my parents
We've
let
had
that
this exact
fly.
discussion before.
I think so too, but
that same birthday, I also got a GameCube copy of Pool Paradise. Mm-hmm. Which is that video game that like there's that picture that like someone covered up the L with a sticker for the price, and it just says Pool Paradise.
Great.
Anyways, that's our intro.
Yeah, fantastic.
Pool Paradise.
Pool Paradise. So welcome to Fear Baiting, everyone.
Welcome to Fear Baiting, everyone. This is your #1 horror movie podcast in North and South America.
Just those locations.
Yeah, like we're
we're
shit in Europe. Like, no one in Europe gives a fuck about us.
I'm Blair.
I'm Luna. And for the first time in like a month, we are both here and we don't have a guest.
Right.
It's just us. It hasn't been since Shudder that we did this.
Yeah. It's been crazy, though, recently.
Oh, yeah. You've been coming back to school, right? Like, you can talk about that a little bit if you want.
I can talk about that, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I just moved into school. It's the same room. It's the same room I was in last year.
Hell yeah. Different roommate, though?
Same roommate. I didn't expect the same roommate.
Was it the weird one with, like, the giant thing of cheese balls?
No, that was my freshman year. 2 years ago? That was my freshman year.
Oh, my God, that was so long ago. You should tell that story. That story is so stupid, but it's so funny to me.
Okay, so my freshman year of college, I was in the international dorm. So we would have, like, that's where all the international students go as well.
Mm-hmm. How did you get there again?
How? I don't know.
Why were you in there?
I mean, it's not all international students, but it's, like, where most of them go.
Okay.
So I had this South Korean roommate who bought just so much stuff, which I guess bless her. And she bought this giant tub of, like, just cheese balls. And she's like, hey, you can have some. And I ate so many fucking cheese balls that year. Because I was like, oh, great. Like, I'll just help myself to a little bit. But you just can't have, like,
a few cheese balls.
You can't just. You have to eat them until you feel sick, you know?
You have to shove your head in there like it's a trough and you're a horse.
Yeah, basically. It was my secret shame. I tried really hard not to finish it off, but Yeah, and I didn't, but I came close. I came very close to finishing it off. Yeah, that's my cheeseball story, I guess.
That's the cheeseball story. Okay. Yeah, and then I've been moved into my new house. It's tiny as fuck. Mm-hmm. Like, it's so small, Blair.
Yeah.
Like, my kitchen was the size of this house.
Oh my god.
Like, not exactly, but like, it's bad. It's small and it's very warm. Mm. My room doesn't have air conditioning.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's the worst.
It's really terrible.
Can you, like, get an air conditioning unit for your room?
I mean, I can, but at the same time, fuck spending that much money.
I guess.
Like, I can handle the last month of whatever this heat is going to be, and then I can just, like, transition into the cool weather where the no air conditioning is going to be attractive. Of course, then it's going to be way too cold after, like, September passes. Like, so, my room's going to have no heating either.
Oh, God. You're just going to live in, like, it's just, like, hell. Like, you live in, like, the Great Depression, but in your room, basically.
I mean, if the shoe fits, the Great Depression.
Like, no internal, like, heating or cooling.
And also, I'm depressed.
Yeah. And also, you're eating, like, beans out of tin cans.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I just do that all the time anyways.
Yeah.
I hate beans.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand anyone who likes refried beans. It's so weird.
Oh my god, yeah. I think we're a bit off topic, though. We watched a movie this week.
Yeah, but we also have something else that I wanted to talk about.
Oh, yeah, right, of course.
Yeah, so, the other day, University of Chicago put out a statement that they were, like, taking a staunch stance against the idea of trigger warnings and safe spaces because they felt as though they were counterproductive to fostering an intelligent discussion. And, like, first of all, no. Like, every single... Like, I took a lot of film classes at my college, and every single one of them, like, every time suggestive material was going to... Like, every time anything bad was going to come up, my professors would, like, just warn us. Like, you know, hey, there's some sexual... There's some non-consensual stuff. There's some graphic violence. There's some, like... Even, like, animal harm. Like, what... Like, one of my... In the Weird Cinema class that I mentioned that at the start of this show, or the start of this pod... Doing, the first episode of the show... Like, my one of my classmates and friends, Jacob, we both mentioned to the professor that, like, in jest, mainly, that, like, whenever an animal died in a movie, we got really sad. So, like, he actually went out of his way to warn us whenever an animal died in the movies.
And so the claim here is that, like, warnings like this are, like, a form of censorship, which is dumb as hell and doesn't make any sense. It's like, oh, I don't understand what this thing is, so I think it's censorship. Because, like, you can literally have this content. They're, like, the implication behind trigger warnings is not you can't have this content. It's like, you can still have this content, but you just have to be, like not a dick about it, you know?
Yeah, it's like...
It's God. Like... It's like common courtesy. It is just common courtesy to... I mean, I know there's, like, the reason why they have, like, content warnings on movies is different than why, you know, trigger warnings exist, but they fulfill a similar purpose. But no one's, like...
And it's not, like... And I have honestly never in my life seen the straw man that everyone seems to think exists that's like, oh, this movie has triggering content for, like, a minute. This movie is terrible. Like... I don't have any very common triggers. Like, I can get through pretty much anything. But my one thing is anything involving fingernails. Like, any harm that comes to fingernails, I just cannot sit through. So, like, if that comes up in a movie and someone's like, you know, I've been warned about this a couple of times in my film classes. And, like, I just kind of duck out for, like, 30 seconds, a minute. That's it.
Yeah.
And it's, like, it's a non-issue. Like...
Yeah.
Ugh.
I mean, and if you create an environment where it doesn't have to be disruptive, and if it's not a thing, then it's fucking not a thing, you know?
It's not a thing at all.
It's like...
And it's such a non-issue, because it's like, it's 10 seconds out of the time you would take. It's like, hey, there's some, like, we're about to show some graphic roar footage. You might want to step out if you got some issues with that.
Or just, like slap it in the syllabus. Like, you don't even have to mention it. Just, like, put, like... Oh, here's the movies. If it is a class where you're going to be watching movies in it, like, just here's the movies we're going to watch, and here's some, like, brief content warnings, you know?
Yeah. Ugh. It's bad.
It's bad. It doesn't make any fucking sense. But I guess what else is new?
Yeah. Vox put out a really good article about it, which I recommend reading. We'll put that in the show notes. I'll link that to you afterwards, too, because I read it while we were watching the movie.
Cool. Cool. Glad you were paying attention.
Okay, listen, I've seen this movie before, okay? You haven't. You don't have an excuse.
I was paying attention enough, you know.
I was also paying attention, but you didn't seem to understand the ending?
I mean...
Okay, we should get into
We'll get there.
We shouldn't fast forward to that.
We'll get there. Okay, so
we watched the 2006 movie, The Last Winter, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, the end.
The end. You can reach us at fearbaiting@gmail.com. But yeah, it's on the second viewing, it's a lot more like very, very green, like
yeah.
Like not like the Matrix. I mean, like anti-global warming. Like
very, environmentally conscious.
Very Al Gore, was he the one who did the
I think so. I think you're right. I think you're right.
Al Gore would be a very big fan.
Yeah. But that's something that puts me off. I believe.
No. It was just like it's a lot more blatant than I remember it being the first time.
Yeah. I haven't seen this movie in a while, but a similar this kind of reminded me of is a movie called The Bay, which is another kind of environmental horror movie about but it's about animal mutation caused by pollution and global warming and stuff like that. So, but yeah. Anyway,
another movie this reminded me of, very similar in its environmental horrors, Furry Vengeance, starring Brendan Fraser.
Great, fab.
I'm sure you think there was a scene in that movie where Brendan Fraser gets his nuts bit by a squirrel?
I've never seen that movie.
But do you think that happens in the movie? Some squirrel bites Brendan Fraser's nuts, and it's ha, get it? Squirrel nuts?
Undoubtedly. Undoubtedly.
Absolutely? Guaranteed?
Yeah, defo.
Okay. So, we have our cast in this movie. We've got Ed Pollock, played by...
Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman, yeah. Mm-hmm. And I really liked him in this. I didn't like the character very much, but I think Ron Perlman did a really good job of acting it.
Oh, I love Ron Perlman and everything.
Oh, yeah, no, me too. Ron Perlman's a fantastic actor.
I mean, yeah, no doubt.
It's weird to see him in this, because no one else in this movie is a big-name celebrity.
Well, what's her name? Well, she's not big, but she was in American Horror Story, I think. The other woman.
The Native American one or the other one?
No, the other one.
The one who looked like she just stepped out of a salon?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know her name, but...
I'm going to look at it real quick, because I've got the Wikipedia page right here. I don't have it open. Fuck.
Yeah, because she was in the first season of American Horror Story, I'm pretty sure.
Was that the one with Jungle Jim 93 at yahoo.com?
Yep.
I think about that all the time. And
Honestly,
it's what's the guy's name? He played Spock.
Zachary Quinto?
Zachary Quinto, yeah.
Yeah.
Zachary Quinto, wearing a fucking wetsuit.
Yeah, basically.
It's so funny. Connie Britton.
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck, American Horror Story is so bad. Do you ever think about how bad American Horror Story is?
I watched 10 minutes of the first episode.
I've watched 3 seasons of it.
Holy shit! Why?
And let me tell you, none of them are good. Coven had the promise of being good because it was about witches. It could have handled misogyny. It was set in New Orleans, so it could have handled racism, and it did, but in the worst possible way. The huge racist character was like a comic relief sort of thing.
The racist Jim. He thinks black people shouldn't be able to vote. Ha
yeah. The punchline was that her head got cut off, but she was still alive. So her head was just placed in a room, watching Roots for eternity, I guess.
Watching what?
Roots.
Roots?
The TV movie thing about racism that came out in 80s, I think.
I've never heard of this, but is this a cultural touchstone, or is this is this something I should know?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, alright. I don't know anything about anything. Fuck me. I'm making a movie podcast. What the hell am I doing?
Well, you're making a horror movie podcast, so you don't need to know everything about everything.
I did that one part where the big black woman jammed her hands into some fryers, and then someone else's hands got burned.
Yeah.
That was good. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so this is our view of American Horror Story. It sucks.
It's not good.
Remember when everyone wanted to fuck Tate from the first season?
I don't get it. I don't get the fandom.
Okay, first of all, no one in history has ever wanted to fuck a man named Tate.
Yeah.
It's one letter off from Tater.
It's another letter off from taint, so...
Blair... How do you spell taint?
I mean, it's maybe another syllable off from taint. Or consonant sound. It's very close.
Right, I'm sorry, I forgot. You pronounce taint like tainted. But yes, taint is a very gross name. It does sound similar to taint, I'll give you that. I'm just like giving you shit.
Sometimes people try to recommend it to me, and all I can do is just be polite and smile and not say anything about it. Because
that's all you can do.
Because they're like, I'm like, oh, I didn't care for it, so I stopped watching it. They're like, oh, you need to start watching it again, because it gets better. And I'm like, doubt? Like, I doubt it, but okay. And then I just don't.
And then what was the 4th season called that was, like, really fun and nice and not offensive at all?
Well, let's see.
It was Freak Show, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, there's been worse. The first one is Murder House. The second one is Asylum, which I did not watch. Because it is as bad as it sounds.
The third is Coven. The fourth is Crazy House.
Yeah, Freak Show, like you were right. The fifth, I think, is Motel or Hotel or something. That's the one with Lady Gaga in it.
Okay, alright. That's the point. That's my point of no return. We have to get back to talking about the movie. Like, that's my Manchurian Candidate trigger word. Like, I just, like, you say Lady Gaga, and I'm like, abandon television show discourse. Okay,
so we got through, like, not even half of the cast of this movie. Zero of the plot.
Yeah, okay, so we've got Ed Pollock, Hoffman, Abby, Maxwell, Motor, Elliot, Lee, Dawn, and Charles. And it's a very, this is the entire cast. Like, there's no extras, there's no nothing.
Yeah.
And it's like The Thing. It's like The Thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're in an isolated environment designated for scientific research. This one's for oil drilling, whereas, what was The Thing? You've never seen The Thing.
I've never seen The Thing.
I don't remember what the base was for there, but it was for science purposes. I remember that.
Sure.
The Thing's a really good movie.
We should watch it.
We watched it tonight. That's our movie tonight. I give Kurt Russell a 10 out of 10.
Great.
He's kind of hot.
Fab.
Better looking than Ron Perlman, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't think he's aged as well. Better looking in the 80s than Ron Perlman does now.
Yeah, I don't know shit, so, like, I just trust you.
Okay. Thank you for trusting me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're in the last winter, and we open with Ed Pollock getting back from, like, a vacation from Alaska. Like, he's returning to the station at Alaska from somewhere else. Mm-hmm. And it's like there's a raucous welcome, and everyone's happy to see him. And he brought cigarettes, and he gives a porno book to one of the women. Mm-hmm. With Fabio on the cover. Mm-hmm. And then there's two people who work for the government who are, like, his enemies.
Yeah. Because or they don't work.
They're not his enemies. Like, he has a lot more ire with them than they do with him.
Yeah.
And it's because, like, he wants to just, like, fucking get a bunch of vehicles up there, and they're like, no, the ice is way too thin. We'll just, like, lose a bunch of money and probably people as well.
Yeah. They're like, he just doesn't want to deal with policy, and that's all they're dealing with, you know?
Yeah.
So, there's immediate conflict there, you know, bureaucracy and whatnot.
Yeah, and then they play some football. Mm-hmm. They go out and play some football, and then Elliot, I think, gets laid the fuck out. Mm-hmm. By, I don't remember who hits him, but
yeah,
someone knocks him the fuck out. Then we have a really good scene of just, like, some, like, 80s, like, jazzy-ish music.
Oh my god.
Playing while we, like, pan around the station to see what everyone's getting up to. We see Abby and Hoffman fucking. We see Pollock smoking what I think is a cigarette. Could be a joint.
Yeah, cigarettes.
And drinking some Jackie Daniels, because that's all anyone in this movie drinks.
Yeah, I mean, they're rugged, so.
Yeah, they're all very rugged, so they need to drink the Jack Daniel. Mm-hmm. The Jack Daniel. Mm-hmm. This is my best friend, Jack Daniel.
Yeah. Welcome to the show. Jack Daniel.
He's been here this whole time. He's just been waiting to talk until we introduce him. We forgot to do that earlier. Hi, my name is Jack Daniel.
Yeah?
This is what I sound like. I sound like I just ate a stick of butter.
Is that what you sound like after you eat a stick of butter?
Probably. Oh no, I'm having a heart attack from eating too much butter.
Great. So,
Bye.
this is a classic character, a fan favorite. I can't wait for the fan art.
Goodbye, Jack Daniel.
Fuck.
The show sucks.
Oh my god. Zero movie. We talk about Zero the movie.
We talked about it a little bit.
Enough to warrant being 20 minutes into recording.
No, not at all. But I had to do my Jack Daniel impression. Like you can't say that wasn't imperative.
I guess I'll give that to you.
I mean, you can say it wasn't imperative, but you'd be lying to yourself.
That's true. That's true.
So Maxwell is going out to like put some flags in the ice or something, and he asks Hoffman about the Kickwell, which is a thing that's like a box covering up an oil spill or something. I'm not entirely sure.
Uh-huh.
But it's a very spooky looking thing that's like isolated, just like sitting in the middle, kind of like there's something that's very reminiscent of, and I can't remember it off the top of my head.
I don't know what you're talking about, so I don't know.
The box in the
No, I know what you're talking about within the
okay,
context of the movie. I did watch the movie, I swear to God.
Okay. But just like it's like a monolith. It's like the monolith from 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Oh, sure, yeah, but icier.
Yeah, icier. And shorter.
And shorter.
And
but
it's called the Kickwell, like Kikwell, like the app.
Yeah. Because people are getting their dicks wet on it, I guess.
More like Dickwell.
Yeah, that's a joke, right?
Yeah. Hold on, let me consult the rules. This is like you have to go to like the very, very very deep into the rules, but that did qualify as a joke.
Okay, good.
Oh God, this show is terrible. I love it, but it's terrible.
All right, keep going. We're on a roll.
Yeah. So I don't remember much what happens next, but then Maxwell is at the Kickwell. Mm-hmm. Maxwell Kickwell. I think I had like a joke about that plan, but I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then Ron Perlman is very angry and yelling at Elliot about the land and stuff, like drilling into it and shit. Mm-hmm. And Elliot's like, "What the fuck? No, the ice is bad."
Yeah.
And Ron Perlman's like, "You're a fucking pussy."
Yeah, basically.
Yep. And then I drop a beer bottle cap because I've been drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit. Had a Red's Apple Ale with 2 D's. REDD.
Damn.
That's how you can tell it's good.
Damn.
It's okay. It tastes like apple juice, but alcoholic.
Mm. So that's your review. How many stars do you give it?
3.5.
3.5, solid.
Yeah.
Out of what, though?
5.
5? Okay.
3.5 out of 5.5.
Yeah.
Alright, so Maxwell's fucking missing. Like, no one knows where the fuck he is. Mm-hmm. And Ron Perlman's not worried because he says he could walk from here to Vegas on his hands. Which, like, show me.
Yeah.
Let me see that.
Yeah.
Let me see the beautiful handstanding Maxwell.
Right? I want to, like... We don't get any of that. I'm just thinking.
Yeah. And then Ronald gets into another land dispute, and we got into a discourse about whether Ron Perlman's first name was, in fact, Ronald.
Yeah, I mean...
Ronald's a fucked up name. The only Ronalds that I know are Reagan and McDonald.
Yeah, I think that's why. It's probably not a fucked up name, but we just associate it so strongly with those.
Yeah.
Like...
It's just like a weird clown name.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for 2 weird clowns, yeah.
Yeah. Wait, was that a sick Reagan burn?
Yeah, I mean, he's dead, so who cares?
Well, yeah, and also he sucks, like...
Yeah. This podcast would be very controversial if it came out in the 80s.
Hell yeah. Fuck you, Ronnie Reagan.
Ron.
It's like the same way that, like, you've never met a nice person named Spencer.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Like, Spencer sounds like a really douchey name. It just feels douchey.
All of the Spencers I've known have, like... Well, I've only met one. But he was really into smoking weed, and he was kind of an asshole. So.
I mean, all the Lunas you know are probably into that, too.
But I mean, like, in addition to being an asshole.
Oh, okay.
That's what that name conjures for me.
Okay, weed and asshole. Gotcha.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Ronald wants his land. We talked about that. And then Maxwell returns, and he's looking very fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
And someone says to someone else that Maxwell has big eye. They specifically say, that boy's got big eye. Which, what?
I mean, I think it's just like a turn of phrase the writers were like, oh, this will make them seem rustic, you know?
Yeah, big eye. It sounds like a fucking roast, like...
Yeah, I mean...
Like, boy, you got some fucking big eye going on.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense because he's, like, just kind of staring wide-eyed. I think they call it, like, 1,000-mile stare or whatever.
1,000-yard stare, yeah.
1,000-yard, whatever. This is America. God damn it. We use yards here, too. Fuck.
We do. And then it turns out that Hoffman is getting relocated because Perlman's company doesn't like what he's doing. So they're like pulling the strings, and they're like, "Hey, get the fuck out of here, asshole!"
Yeah.
And then he's also fucking Abby, which Ron Perlman is a bit angry about because he used to fuck Abby, and Motor's like, "Dude, you're too old for her." Which like they both seem kind of up there, like not super old, but like they seem like within 5 years of each other.
Yeah, 5 or 10, which is reasonable, you know?
I'm gonna do a quick check of the real life ages real quick.
Okay. Come back.
Well, we can do it. We can edit this out.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. That's my impression of the theme song.
Nice.
Okay, they're 15. They're 17 years apart. Never mind.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh God.
I don't know if that's like a flattering of Ron Perlman or like a burn on Abby's actress.
Connie Britton.
Yeah.
Her name's Constance Elaine Britton.
Constance. That's
Constance Elaine. That's my hot Seinfeld joke. What do you think?
That's pretty good.
Thanks. No
fix
soup.
Your dogs here.
No soup. They're real and they're fantastic. My tits are. That show was terrible.
You don't like it?
I don't.
That's okay.
I don't very much like shows that are just about terrible people being terrible.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's really all that show is.
Yeah.
Like, and, like, I actually kind of like Always Sunny, but the difference between that and Seinfeld is that, like, Seinfeld doesn't feel exclusively like it's about garbage people. Like, he doesn't feel completely self-aware of that. Always Sunny is, like, acutely aware of how bad all of its characters are. Mm-hmm. There's another show that I was watching recently that was, like, so much like that. That was, like... It was like Always Sunny except for no one... Oh, How I Met Your Mother. How I Met Your Mother is It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia if the show was not acutely aware of how much of an asshole everyone was.
Yeah.
How I Met Your Mother is so bad.
Yeah.
It sucks. The first 2 seasons are actually decent, but, like, it gets so bad.
Yeah, honestly, like, I'm not a huge sitcom watcher, so I watched very little of it, but what I did watch of it, I did not enjoy.
Yeah. God, we are so off topic again.
Yeah, well... Look, our audience has to sympathize. This is a reunion, like a reunion? Is that the word? Fuck, a reunion between us two.
I'm not gonna edit any of that out.
You know what? The English language is very complicated, and sometimes it's hard to figure out how to conjugate words.
Sometimes it just gets away from you.
Yeah, the English major.
Yeah. God, I forgot you're an English major. It's even funnier.
You know, people always ask me, like, oh, do you get pissed off when people use bad grammar? And I'm like, I can't speak, like, proper English myself.
Me, I don't speak right, so I'm not in a place to judge.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm like, no. Like, it's all garbage and hard to say, so...
Yeah.
So, no, I don't care. Yeah. But I have met English majors who care so much, and I'm like...
That sounds like a bad time.
Why?
Alright, so...
Anyway.
They go out to the field by the Kickwell, and it turns out that Maxwell's kind of bad at his job because he's done, like, a really shitty job of everything. Uh-huh. And Ron Perlman goes on about how, like, global warming is bullshit for a bit, and he's trying to brute force Hoffman into, specifically here, roll-a-gons, which is, like, a specific type of wheel or a tread or something that they would, like, wheel the carts in on. Mm-hmm. Which, I don't know why I remember specifically that it's called roll-a-gons. I mean, I wrote it down, but I remember that detail from the first time I saw the movie, too.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, truly. And then Elliot is out in, like, a shack a shack that they have set up near one of their outposts, and then he finds a diary that's like, this is the last winter. We're fucked.
Mm-hmm, basically.
And then we go back, and there's a jump scare where Dawn is looking for Maxwell, and then Maxwell appears shirtless, ripped as hell.
Oh, yeah.
And, what happens? Oh, yeah, and it's raining in the winter in Alaska.
Which is bad.
It's very bad
news.
And sorry.
Don't fall asleep on us.
Too late. And Dawn, who's one of the Native American characters, has like a thing about how like in her culture they call like when the rain is weird a certain word.
Yeah.
I can't remember because I didn't write it down.
Yeah, I don't remember the exact word, but the connotation would be like
a friend who is acting strangely.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
And then there's a dinner meeting, and Elliot is drunk off his ass, and he's also bleeding out of his nose again a lot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And Ed is very angry about it. Ed being Ron Pollock's character. You gotta clarify, because we've been calling him... Well, I've been calling him Ron Perlman.
No, you just mashed their two names together
I
by
didn't
calling
say
him...
Ron Pollock, didn't I?
Yeah. Ed Perlman.
Ed Perlman.
That sounds like a dude you would meet.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Hello to Ed Perlman listening. He's like, hey. And
hey, Ed
like,
Perlman.
Hey.
How's it going?
We see you. We see you.
We're watching you right now. Stop jerking off.
This is not the time.
Okay. And then Maxwell flies out the fucking handle at Hoffman, I think.
Yeah.
And then he's like, there's something happening. You can't see it? What the fuck is wrong with you? And then...
Yeah, he's like, you know this is happening too. Like, and because you should be the one telling people because that's your job. Then it's just a whole scene and Hoffman is trying to talk him down.
Yeah. And then late in the night, Maxwell goes out into the winter bare-ass naked and Ed pees the bed.
Yeah.
There was some significance to that we discussed in my class. Because we watched this in my weird cinema class.
Sure,
I can't remember what it was. There was something really interesting about it, but I can't remember.
Oh, well. I wish. Because, it seems like such an
honestly,
odd scene.
one of these days, I want to get my professor on this show who taught that class with me. Or taught that class for me.
That would rule.
That would be
so cool.
So cool. Oh, my God. We could watch Alien with him.
Oh, my God, yes.
Well, no, I'd want to watch something that was like actually weird cinema, which Alien is not. We could do like some David Lynch shit.
I'm excited about that.
How's your Lynch? How do you like Lynch?
Oh, I love Lynch.
What have you seen of his?
Let's see. I've seen Mulholland Drive. I've seen Blue Velvet. I've seen some of Twin Peaks, but not as much as I would like to have.
Have you seen Lost Highway?
I haven't seen Lost Highway.
That's the only one that I've seen of his, and some Twin Peaks as well. But Lost Highway is so good.
Yeah. I really need to rewatch, completely off topic again, I really need to rewatch Mulholland Drive, because the last time I watched it, I was, like, very tired, kind of drunk, did not understand or could not follow the movie at all. Reno was there, and I just ended up playing with his kinetic sand the entire time.
Sounds like a good time, honestly. Yeah. You don't get scared by that really good jump scare in there.
No.
That jump scare is so good.
I don't even know if we finished watching the movie because neither of us were following what was happening, and it's a very long movie.
Yeah. God, what is the runtime on that shit?
I think it's over 2 hours.
I'm gonna Google it. Mulholland Drive. Oh, no, that's the place. It just, Wikipedia took me to the place for Mulholland Drive.
Nope.
Mulholland Drive is 146 minutes. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah.
Alright, we need to get back to this fucking movie.
Yeah, but we're getting through it.
We're actually plugging through it. We're getting through it at a quicker pace than we were when Brooks and Eddie were on. So, they can't find Maxwell, and they go out to Kickwell and find a dead Maxwell who has no eyes.
Yeah. Presumably the crows around have eaten them out.
Yeah. And then there's some found footage shit that we see, and Blair's really interested all of a sudden.
Oh my God, yeah. I was following the plot of this movie, trust and believe.
I do believe, I trust.
But fuck yeah, I don't know. I just love. I think combination of like not found footage and found footage is very interesting, and
it's good. Yeah,
I very much appreciate it. So essentially, what we have is Maxwell just filming like this vast like escape of like ice and like snow and stuff like that, and he's like, do you see that, like, do you see that, like, pointing to something in the distance, and then he turns the camera towards him, and he's just like, again, like, do you see that? And then something from behind him attacks him, you know?
And then we see his foot.
And then we see his foot.
And the camera drops.
Mm-hmm.
And then we find out that Maxwell is dead.
Yeah.
And Ron Perlman is like, I don't want to fucking call the cops yet. We need to wait a day.
Oh, yeah. Ron Perlman, the first thing he does is he throws the tape into a fire, you know? And everyone's freaking out. They're like, hey, that's evidence, you know? He's like, so what? Like... Yeah, we don't need this. I'm like, no. But obviously, like, Ron Perlman's character does not want any sort of, like, litigations raised against him or anything like that. Or, just any sort of, like, reason for consequences, because he just wants to get his job done. He doesn't want any reasons for it to be put on hold or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. So, everyone's kind of fucked up. Like, everyone's getting kind of weird and fucked up about everything. And then, like, Hoffman proposes this theory about low-level sour gas leaking out from the kick well. Mm-hmm. And Ron Perlman is just like, what the fuck? That's stupid. It's like half a mile underground. There's no way that's happening. And then they're like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
And I wrote Hoffman is seeing some serious shit, dude, but I don't remember what the fuck I was talking about.
Oh, yeah. Like Maxwell's ghost or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
Or, like, he was having visions.
Ghost. He sees Maxwell's ghost.
Or just, like hallucinations or thing. I don't think there was any sort of confirmation that it literally was a ghost, you know?
Yeah.
Because we do get these sort of, like, flashes of things. This movie is really well directed, just thinking about it.
Yeah, no, this movie was really good. I like it.
Yeah.
And then I wrote down Poindexter bled out through his nose, meaning Elliot, who had the nosebleed from the football game, just, like, fell asleep and then bled out in his bed. Like, Hoffman goes in to find him, and it's just like there's a dead man in that bed with just like a pool of blood under him. Straight up,
that was like the weirdest death in this movie, I feel.
Yeah.
Like, even compared to like Maxwell's, like, who you usually don't bleed out through your nose unless you have like some sort of like blood disorder, right?
Yeah, but I know there's an underlying theme of incontinence about this movie. Like,
sure,
we have Elliot being unable to keep the blood in, but we also have like Hoffman being able, or not Hoffman, sorry, Ed being unable to like keep, like, literally being incontinent.
Right. Yeah.
And there's an underlying theme to that. I don't really know what it signifies, but that is there.
I think like a loss of control or something like that.
Yeah, because like it's raw nature taking over, like we see happening in the movie. Like, it is beyond our control. We have awakened these spirits, and now we cannot stop them. Mm-hmm. Going deep.
The monster in this movie isn't very good.
The monster in this movie fucking sucks, and the CG for this monster is also hot garbage. It looks like a 3D model from a PlayStation 1 video game.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? Actually, no, it totally does not remind me of this. Well, I guess it did, but it's not, like, similar to it at all. But there's, like, an Avatar: The Last Airbender, like, this huge water monster, like, is created.
Is that from the... Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
It also kind of reminds me of, you remember that episode where Aang gets trapped in the spirit world?
Yeah, that too.
The giant, like, morphed panda thing?
Yeah. Totally.
God,
and
that was a good show.
Yeah. I had a dream about rewatching that recently, so I think I'm probably going to do that.
There's a scene in Avatar: The Last Airbender that, like, literally, it's a minute long, and it literally makes me cry every single time I see it. Like, I watched it like 4 times in the last, like, span of 3 or 4 months. Mm-hmm. And, like, every single time I've watched it, I know exactly what's going to happen, I know every line, and I still just fucking weep.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm not talking about Ba Sing Se.
Oh, you're not?
No, I'm talking about the Zuko Iroh reunion scene.
Oh, shit, that one's good too.
Yeah, that's a heartbreaker. I could watch it live right now. You can hear me cry.
Now that's the podcast audio we need.
Now that is maximum fun. Get your fucking ass ready, because we got some shit for you.
Yeah, we'll just...
I'm sorry, I just said get your ass ready, because we have some shit for you.
Great. Fab.
Awesome. Okay, so where did we leave off? We talked about the directing because Poindexter bled out through his nose.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and there's a plane crash, and some guys who we don't know die, and also Hoffman is injured. Mm-hmm. No, not Hoffman, sorry. Motor's injured. Mm-hmm. Like, the two guys who are flying the plane, they just straight up die, and there's some very bad CG explosions.
Yeah.
And Motor is knocked unconscious, which is important for later. Mm-hmm. And then we got some there's a Ski-Doo, and they find a big ass truck this is Ed and Hoffman on the Ski-Doo, and they find a big ass truck of something, and I don't know what the something is. I don't know what the significance of the truck is. I honestly forgot. Mm-hmm. But continuing the theme of incontinence, there's a leak in the oil. Thing for the Ski-Doo. And
that's like nice linkage. Like, good on you for like linking those three things together, because I wouldn't.
Thanks, Brian Hauser.
I'm just like impressed.
Yeah, I'm impressed that I remember it.
Yeah.
I feel like there was like one or two other things that were brought up on that, but I don't remember off the top of my head. Mm-hmm. Maybe just like the straight up oil spillage that happens that's referred to at the beginning of the movie. Anyways, so yeah, that happens. So they decide to walk to the nearest town for help. Mm-hmm. And Ed Pollock falls in the frozen pond, and it's very scary. And I talked about how it's like one of my biggest fears.
Yeah.
Like my worst death is being buried alive. My second worst death is drowning in a frozen pond.
Oh my god, yeah, because you could like miss the hole.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, it's not good. It's also why
it also would suck a lot to survive.
Yeah,
because like you just like unless you can like get airlifted to a sauna immediately, you're just like frozen solid like a fucking popsicle.
Yeah,
it's like the full body equivalent of when you step in a puddle and your sock gets wet.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's why. So ice fishing is a big thing here in Minnesota because we have a lot of lakes and it gets very cold. Mm-hmm. I will not go ice fishing.
Oh, never in my life.
Nope.
Like, I will go skydiving. I will probably go, like, deep... I will probably, at some point in my life, go scuba diving. Yeah. I'm never, ever going ice fishing.
Oh, my God. I was on it once, and I, like, not the USB drive, but, like, the plastic bit around my USB drive just slipped off of it and fell into the water. And I'm like, oh, that's gone forever now. And I'm like, that could be me. And I was like, oh, I hate this.
Yeah. Oh, God. So we go back to the cabin, or the station, and Abby's, like, wandering around because it's, like, really quiet. And then we see Dawn suffocating Motor. Mm-hmm. Because she's, like, gone off of the fucking rails. Uh-huh. And then Abby, like, fights Dawn and accidentally kills her with the horribly lethal jutting corner, which I'm pretty sure is the cause of more accidental fatalities than anything else in movies or television.
Yeah, probably.
Because, like, it happened in Tamra. Mm-hmm. That's how Tamura died. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Throwback.
That's how Tremors died in Tamra.
Yeah. Tremors died in Tremor 2.
Tremors 2, still tremoring. And then, let's see. Ed and Hoffman are being haunted by the campfire. Not the campfire is haunting them, but they are by the campfire and being haunted in that location.
Yeah.
We get some very bad CG, and Hoffman's like freaking the fuck out because he can see the ghost, but Ed can't, so he just lays him the fuck out.
Yeah.
And then the radio happens. There's a radio thing.
I don't remember the radio thing.
Oh, it's when Abby is talking with Hoffman, and they're like, there's something here, and I was like, what? And Hoffman's like, there's something here, and I was like, what? And then Hoffman shoots a flare gun into the air to get the attention of the nearby town, and gets attacked by a wendigo because it drew the attention. Uh-huh. And he gets carried off into not the sunset, like he gets just kind of carried off by the wendigo.
Into the distance, yeah.
Yeah. And then we see a really weird, like, cut where it's like, we're soaring over we're like obviously in like a helicopter shot of the Arctic wasteland. Uh-huh. And then there's like some snow graphics like the Windows 98 star screensaver.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
And then we do and then we have like a flashback to him as a kid, I think. I don't remember for sure, but like there's a flashback to him as like a little child in like a raincoat and playing out in the snow. Uh-huh. And then that's the end of that. And then we cut to... Oh, well, Hoffman also gets eaten by wendigos.
Yeah.
And then we cut to a hospital where Abby just, like, wakes up suddenly. Mm-hmm. And on the TV in the background, there's like this the weatherman is like there's a weatherman on talking about how like there's a lot of weird shit happening around the world in terms of weather, like how it's just like unbridled, like extremely excessive heat, extremely excessive cold in some areas, but mainly just extremely excessive heat.
Yeah, if I had
like, torrential downpours and shit.
Yeah, if I had noticed that the first time we watched this, the ending probably would have made a lot more sense to me.
Oh, yeah. And then Abby like walks around the hospital and finds a doctor hanging dead with like a necktie around his throat, strapped to a water pipe or something.
Yeah.
And she wanders outside, and we get this really claustrophobic shot where we can't really see what's going on, but we see just like this giant puddle, and it looks like it's just wet, and it's like the dead of winter in like Alaska, and like there's no snow.
Yeah, and we hear all these like noises of like alarms and crashes and stuff like that. Yeah, and we hear
like there was like this earlier in the movie. There was this motif of like very loud like stampede sounds, and we hear some of that. Like the stampede was supposed to indicate the Wendigos. So we hear the stampede sound effects here. So like maybe they're tearing, but we don't really see it. All we see is this top-down shot of Abby wandering out of the hospital in this giant puddle. There's like an empty ambulance like crashed on the side, and that's the end of the movie.
Yeah. I appreciate, like, I kind of got the ending, kind of, but it didn't make complete, like, concrete sense to me, and I wish I would have picked up that, like, television broadcast. It could have
been, like, a little bit less subtle.
Yeah.
I would have appreciated it.
But I think that's just because the quality we were watching this movie on
was 240p, yeah.
It was not very good.
Yeah.
So that probably, like, if I was watching this, like, probably how it was supposed to be watched and like actual good quality on like a bigger screen, I probably would have appreciated it more. But yeah.
So that's the movie. Let's see, what are we gonna rate this on a scale of? What's our scale this time?
Shitty Wendigos.
How did you say that?
Oh, I don't know. I got all the syllables in there, probably just not the emphasis on the right words. How do you say it?
Wendigo.
Wendigo?
Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
On a scale of 0 to 5 shitty Wendigos, how do you pronounce this? Wendigo is when you go to Wendy's.
I'm going on a Wendigo. I'll probably give it about 4 out of 5.
Okay.
I feel.
I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5 shitty Wendigos.
Yeah. The only reason I knock off a number for it is because I don't like the monster.
Yeah, I like, the thing is, I like the monster, I just don't like the way that they did it.
Yeah, I think
the monster was cool, and I think they actually like set it up in a decent way, but just like, it's the Stephen King effect. They promise, and they don't deliver a good look.
They...
Like, if
they should have just not shown it to us,
exactly. If they hadn't shown it to us, so much better.
Yeah, exactly.
But, like, seeing it is like... there's no mention of a Wendigo anywhere. I just said it like you did as a joke, but I just wanted to clarify that wasn't direct a joke, not you infecting me with weird words. Anyways, there's no mention of a Wendigo anywhere outside of the fact that, like, we see them, I'm pretty sure. Mm-hmm. And, like, it could have been... We didn't have to see them.
Yeah. Because I wouldn't have known that's what it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Until you told me that.
You would have like had some implications. Like we saw all those all those hoof prints, that stampede and stuff.
But yeah, if that's not a monster that you're familiar with,
exactly.
There's no way you would know what it is.
Exactly. Like the only reason I know about Wendigo is because they talk about it in the Christmas episode of My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic.
God bless you.
Okay. All right. So, questions from listeners. We have some this week.
Do we?
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. So, Anonymous asks... Oh, you can send us a question at fearbaiting@gmail.com, at fearbaiting on Twitter, or fearbaiting.tumblr.com. Mm-hmm. Anonymous asks, this one's anyone's game. What's your favorite horror movie to come out in the past year? I'm pretty sure I know your answer.
Yeah. So let's hear yours first.
I'm going to go ahead and... Actually, you can go ahead, because I actually don't know what came out in the last year.
Definitely The Witch. We watched it last week, and it's absolutely my favorite movie that's come out recently, Yeah.
I'm probably going to have to cut this search, but let me take a look at what we got. Because
I
haven't seen any horror movies that came out in the past year, I'm pretty sure.
Did you watch 10 Cloverfield Lane?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I haven't had a chance to yet.
Yeah, because that's the other one. That's, like, my second favorite.
Yeah, let me take a look, see what popsugar.com says the top 10 best horror movies of the past 5 years. I'm going to have to cut this out. Alright, what do you got? Popsugar.com. VHS, that was 2012. Insidious, that was 2011. Let Me In. That was the American remake of Let the Right One In, I'm pretty sure.
Was it?
Yeah. It was okay.
Yeah, I like the original one better.
Yeah. Well, this list did list The Witch.
Yeah. Like, true.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just say It Follows, I guess.
Oh, yeah, totally.
With that, I think that was entirely out of the like that was released more than a year ago, but like, and like honestly, even if I had seen more horror movies, it would probably be at the top of my list because it's just like really good, and I'm all about that like 80s music aesthetic, like the what's their name? What the fuck is his name? The guy who did the soundtrack for Drive.
I don't know.
Shit, fuck.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god. God, fucking Griffin McElroy. Okay, hold on. Disaster Piece. That's what it is.
Oh, sure.
Not from the soundtrack to Drive, but Disaster Piece and Outrun, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, I liked a lot about It Follows. I think I rewatched it recently, and I realized why I didn't like it as much as I thought, and it's because the characters are very flat, I feel. And I get why they're flat.
Yeah.
But I just don't think it was very successful. But I love the concept. I love the aesthetic. I think it's such a brilliant concept for a movie.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Our second question comes from a friend of the show, Tumblr user Tired Futch, who says, I'm not caught up yet, so IDK if you already know these, but has Blair seen the Japanese horror film Noroi? It's a favorite found footage of mine. Blair, have you?
I don't think so, but I think it's been recommended to me before. I would love to watch it. The only, I do have problems with movies in subtitles, if we have not already established that, because I have attention problems, so, but one of these days I'd love to, because, I don't know, I love found footage, and I love Japanese horror so much, because I feel like they have such, a specific aesthetic to their horror that is just so delectable. It's so good.
I've not seen it either.
Yeah. One of these days, though. Yep.
So, last question for the week. Tumblr user Disgorging Head says, Hi there. I was listening to one of your older episodes, and Luna mentioned a book called Designing Fear and Aesthetics of Horror, Cinematic Horror. I've been trying to find a copy to read, but all of the physical ones are incredibly expensive, and there don't seem to be any PDFs. If you don't mind, could you please share where you read it? Unfortunately, where I read the clip that I personally read, because it's just monetized to hell, was from a pamphlet that I was, or not a pamphlet, like a big ass booklet of readings that I was handed in my weird cinema class. If I still have access to it, I can actually probably just give you the link personally.
Yeah.
So anyone who's interested in getting that link, you can go ahead and hit me up.
Yeah.
Hold on. Intro. Okay, there we go. Yes. But yeah, if you want to just hit me up for that, I might be able to help you out.
Yeah, you probably should hit me up with that too, because it sounds quite interesting.
Yeah, it's the one that talks about how good the Blair Witch Project is. Nope, I don't have it. I can see if I can get it from my professor though.
Yeah, totally.
Alright. Yeah, I've been kicked out of everything from Clarkson.
Denied.
Alright, yeah. If you want to, well, we already listed our shit to reach us. So we're going to move on to recommendations for this week. Blair, what you got?
So recently I watched the, you perhaps have heard of it, the documentary Tickled, which I don't want to tell too much about it because it just goes a totally unexpected place. But essentially what it's about is the underground online, tickling fetish community. And it covers a lot of old internet sort of things, and it feels so much like falling down an internet rabbit hole.
Yeah.
It's just the perfect feeling of that, and the ending isn't completely satisfying, but just that feeling is so satisfying. Just uncovering layers and layers of weird shit, and it's not that the fetish itself is weird. Mm-hmm. It's the people involved and the shit that goes on peripheral to it that is just nuts. So if you can find a theater that's playing it, go for it. Absolutely.
My recommendation this week is not a movie. It's a book, actually. It's a graphic novel. It's Brian Lee O'Malley's graphic novel Seconds.
Oh, sure.
Which came out in 2013, 2014. I'm not entirely sure. I liked Scott Pilgrim a lot, but one of the things that everyone really complained about was the amount of same face that you really got into with that. Mm-hmm. But with Seconds, it's fully in color, so you don't really have to worry about that. Mm-hmm. And also, a smaller cast, and it's a one shot, not a 6 novel thing.
Right.
But the one thing I really like about Seconds as opposed to Scott Pilgrim is that Brian Lee O'Malley really leaned into the leaned into the fantasy elements of it. Like Scott Pilgrim was all about being metatextual and referential, mm-hmm. but Seconds is just really heavily leaning into the magical realism kind of sort of stuff.
Oh, nice!
And it's really good. And it's really beautiful. Brian Lee O'Malley's. I love the guy's. I love the guy's art in general, but his color work has always been phenomenal to me, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. And it's really good. And yeah, Seconds.
Nice.
All right, that's a tight 55-minute podcast. All right, so we already listed where you can reach us for our official stuff, but if you want to reach us for shitposting venues, you can follow me on Twitter at GrandpaPiss or on Tumblr, chiesatanakas.tumblr.com. And Blair can be found...
you can find me at Blair Kitsch, which is just my name. And then you can find me on Tumblr at PoostNight805. That's with Poost with 2 O's and 805, like the numerals.
Awesome. So that's going to be it for this week. Mm-hmm. Welcome back, everyone.
Yep. So I'm Blair.
I'm Luna.
And as always... you can put a fucked up guy anywhere.
Good night, everyone.